thinking, you can call me 3 now. We're friends. The announcer has returned from his last mission, is back with us tonight. How are you doing?
How's it going? 3?
มันเป็นอัปเดต
man, very
ยังไม่เป็น11ใช่ไหมมันเป็น 10.9 ใช่ไหม
Man, I'm still recovering my heart rate from that balloon, dude. I don't think that's what we planned, but that was
เวอ
cool.
ร์มากอะแค่แบบว่าบอลลูนแตกบอกว่าหัวใจเต้นแรงมากตกใจยังทำใจไม่ได้
I was surprised.
โอ้ acting มาก
It helps me calm the nerves a little bit.
Wow.
I don't know what it is. Still nervous after it's 3 years now me doing this, but here we go. Hello everyone. Let's jump
เขา
right
โฮ
into
ส
it.
สตรีมมา3 ปีแล้วเหรอ
We're brought up to believe that there are good guys and there are bad guys. But eventually you come to realize there are bad guys and there are worse guys. A quote from Valentina. They have superpowers, but they are not superheroes. But they won't give up on a fight.
ใช่สตรีมฉัน
Are
กระ
you
ตุก
ready to meet
เป็นไร
our new team?
มันเป็นช่วง
As you've seen, the April update is just
น่า
a
เป็น
few
เพราะ
days
ว่า
away,
ตัว
and
ไอ้
Marvel
เครื่องที่
Studios
สตรีมมัน
Thunderbolts
ไม่
is
ค่อย
out May
มัน
2nd.
เก่าแล้ว
Super excited for that.
ต้องเปลี่ยนเครื่อง
So
แล้ว
we figured, why not make an update
เดี๋ยว
about
รอบหน้า
it?
ใหม่
Might
รอบ
as
หน้าใหม่
well. All jokes aside, I want to say thank you for joining us as we have a lot to go over. This update will be divided into 2 parts, and you'll eventually meet all 7 members of the
อัป
Thunderbolts.
เดตมันจะแบ่งเป็น
So keep
2 ช่วงวันนี้แอดโพส
a
ใน
lookout
หน้า
for
เพ
more
จเลย
details
เนาะ
in the coming weeks about future updates, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
แต่เขาจะเหมือนเขาจะโชว์ทั้งหมด
As
ก่อน
you
นะ
may have seen as well.
แต่ว่าไอตัวครึ่งแรก
This
ครึ่งหลัง
agent
เรา
will
ค่อย
be
ไป
added as a
ลุ้
new
นอีกทีหนึ่ง
hero,
ว่า
and it's about
ไม่ใช่ลุ้น
time,
สิ
right?
มันประกาศมาแล้ว
We'll be showcasing Yelena
ครึ่ง
Belova,
แรกอ่ะมันจะ
Red
เป็น
Guardian,
เนี่ย
as well
มันจะเป็น
as
เยเลนาเป็น
Sentry
เรกาเดียนแล้วก็
Superstar.
เซนทรี
And,
แล้วก็
we'll
US
preview the
Agent
new abilities and uniforms in the main update
ครึ่ง
coming
หลัง
on
อ่ะจะ
April
เป็น
28th.
ทัสมาสเตอร์โกด
And
แล้ว
as
ก็
mentioned moments
Winter
earlier, in
Soldier
case you somehow already forgot, be sure to be on the lookout.
เพราะงั้นไม่ต้องไปลุ้นกัน
Thunderbolts
เขา
crew.
แบ่งมาให้แล้ว
They will be joining later in a different battle. Dun, dun, dun. But wait, there's more. As we all know, we're here to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Marvel Future Fight. Give you a little.
Dude, you're keeping us on our toes
Keep
today.
on our
Through.
toes.
Oh, wow.
I didn't tell the crew I'd be popping things, but you gotta keep it fun. But can we take a moment and really take that in? How many of you in the chat have been there from the very beginning? A
เขาถามว่าใครอยู่
decade
ตั้งแต่
is
เริ่ม
quite a long time.
ผมครับผมอยู่ตั้งแต่วันแรกนะครับตั้งแต่วันแรก
And now I mentioned,
ตั้ง
as
แต่
I
ส
said
อ
in
บ
the
ลั
very
นช์
beginning,
นะครับ
the start of my 3rd year as host of these
แต่
live
เสียดาย
streams
ว่า
as
ล็อกอิน
well.
ไม่ครบ
I
100%
really
เพ
remember
ราะว่ามี
like
ช่วงที่
going
แบบว่า
back.
ลื
I
ม
was
ล็อกอิน
trying
วัน
to
2 วัน
think about
แบ
the
บช่วงที่
first
แบบไป
one.
เที่ยว
I
แล้วก็
was
ลืม
so
ล็อกอิน
nervous. And then we had
ก็เลยแบบ
balloons,
ไม่ครบ 100%
and our operator accidentally flipped the camera on a little too early, and I just was like, oh.
Yeah, I remember that for sure, dude. Yeah, we had balloons and the whole shit. I think it was a Star-Lord update. Was your first update here?
It was. It was a lot of fun, but I was so nervous, and now I feel like I've come a
อ๋อ
long
พูด
way.
ถึง
I
Star
still can
Lord
get better
แอ
at
ด
the
ได้ไป
game.
ถ่ายรูป
But
ที่ตรง
with
สะ
all that
พาน
being said, we just want to say
สะพาน
thank
ที่
you
เขาถ่าย
very
การ
much to the
ภาค
community.
แรกเลย
We
ไอ้
literally
ฉากที่
would
มันวิ่ง
not
ไล่
be
กัน
here
บนสะพาน
without you.
สะพานนั้น
And
น่ะ
it's
มัน
almost
อยู่ที่ลอ
time
น
to
ดอน
celebrate the 10
ได้ไป
years
ถ่ายรู
of
ป
legendary heroes with endless evolution. And we'll, of course, be covering all the rewards and event information. So get comfy, grab some popcorn, and get ready for this live stream presentation. Are you ready, announcer? How you doing? How you been?
It's just a lot to take in if you think about it. Like 10 years for any video game in general, like it's monumental. But like for Marvel Future
ข้างหลัง
Fight,
Iron Man Tier 5 เหรอ
it's cool to
ใช่
me
เหรอ
to see these OGs that have still been in the game for this
มันเขียนว่า
long.
Tier
It's really
5 เหรอ
awesome. And
Yeah.
thank you guys for seriously, thank you guys the most. You guys are the true
Seriously.
heroes.
If you try to think about whatever else, has lasted more than a decade,
ไอรอนแมน
But
เทียร์5ก็
with
ว่า
that being said,
งั้นสไปเดอ
it's
ร์แมนก็
almost
ต้อง
time
เทีย
to
ร์
dive
เทียร์
into the
5นะ
April
ข้างหลังสไปเดอ
update.
ร์แมน
But first, as everyone knows, if you've been here before, please note that the footage presented today
แต่แอดว่าโอ
is
กาสที่ไอรอนแมนจะ
is
เป็น
on a
เทียร์
test
5ตัว
build,
แรกก็มีโอ
and
กา
the
ส
live
สูง
stream
นะ
is in a testing environment. And there may be differences from the actual
Tier
update.
3
And just in
กัป
case
ตัน
you're
ได้เป็นตัว
new
แร
here
ก
and
ไปแล้ว
having to
เทียร์
randomly
4จำไม่ได้ว่า
stumble
ใครได้เป็น
upon
ตัวแร
this
ก
live stream,
จำได้ป่ะ
we
มี
have
ใคร
a
จำ
few
ได้ป่ะว่า
guest
เทียร์ 4 ตัว
agents
แรกใคร
during this time and at the
Kapitan
very end of the
เหมือนกันปะ
stream,
Tier 4
so be on
ตัวแรก
the
อะ
lookout for that. And be
Hi-
sure
Hi,
to
Iron Man.
like this
เป็นตัว
video.
แรกบ้างก็
And
ดี
if you're
นะ
not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? All right. With that, let's jump into the April update, shall we?
เอ๊ะมา
Before we get into the potential transitions, 3L, there's a few people here. Yes, sir. Juan792 says he's been playing since 2016. Kimpo says since 2016 as well. Where Rexo Green says 2017 veteran player here. There's a lot of players that have been here for a long, long time.
That's
Like, it's
crazy.
really,
That's
really
rad.
cool to me. Cam Rick says 2015 OG here.
Let me move this. So
Good shout out for you guys, man. That's really cool
2015.
for you guys. Jay
Congrats.
Swift says 10 years
March
strong. Let's go,
March
guys.
2015
All righty. before we jump into the new characters, we're going to take a brief look at the heroes who will receive a potential transcendence for this update. All right.
เอาตัวเวกก่อน
We have Falavel and Nova, Richard Rider, who have been joined forces to protect the very order of the universe.
ทำไมโนวาไม่
Just
เป็น
want to ask
เทีย
the
ร์
chat
3
if you are
เป็น
familiar with
Awaken แทน
Falavel, because I personally had to learn about her
จ
before
ริง
this
ๆอยากให้ริ
live
ชาร์ดเป็น
stream.
เทียร์ 3 ไปเลยนะ
Let us know in
ไม่อ
the
ยากให้เป็น
chat.
อเวกอะ
What I did learn is she is a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and Nova,
Awake
aka
มัน
Richard Rider,
มันไม่
is
รู้สึก
universally
มัน
renowned
เล่นสูง
member
เท่า
of
เทียร์ 3
the
ความรู้สึก
Nova
ส่วนตัว
Corps.
ชอบเล่นตัวที่เป็นเทียร์ 3
The two
มากกว่า
superheroes work together to launch a powerful energy
Yes, the
blast
Ant-Man
and
ตัวแรก
burst
ใช่ไหม
into a
อ๋อเหรอ
gigantic explosion when released. But don't take my word for it
งั้น
and try out
งั้น
their new
งั้นอาจ
skills
จะเรียน
in
ก็ได้
game
นะ
and
อาจจะเป็น
upcoming
กัปตันเทียร์
update,
3
and
ตัว
let
แร
us
ก
know
เทียร์
if
4
they will fit
ไอรอนแมน
into
ตัว
your
แรกเทียร์ 5 จะเป็น
squad.
แบ็ควิดโดตัวแรกก็ได้
Right. Let's move on to the Thunderbolts that we've all been looking forward to.
คนแรกโคตรชัด
If you caught the recent Marvel movies, you'll know that the Thunderbolts all have a dark past. Yeah, that's putting it lightly.
Yelena.
But I'm really hyped for this movie and see how they fill the role of the anti-heroes and watch their character development. Announcer, are you going to go see the movie when it comes out?
Oh man, for sure. I'm always been a fan of like the anti-hero, like the whole dynamic of them being just humans, but also just scrapping together and like forming an alliance like out of nowhere. Like I'm a huge fan of that.
Yeah, I really liked how they've kind of edited the teasers they shared together. So, hopefully this is another one to take home. I hope it surprises me. I always try to like not go in with high expectations in the sense of I don't really want to know what's going on. I just want to sit in my seat and enjoy it. So enough yapping. No, let's jump into the action.
Stop yapping and
First, as you can see here,
Go
we're
to
going to
the
take a look at
English.
Yelena Belova. Take a look at some of her moves and just the action here. Zoom in on the costume. Hope everyone in the chat is doing well. Let's go. She was raised from a child to fight and trained as a heartless assassin in the dreaded Red Room. Boy, oh boy. Yelena is ready to break free from her hollow, empty life with her new uniform and tier 4 abilities. Yelena uses exceptional physical abilities and attacks close in on enemies with flexibility with her clubs and daggers. She also uses guns and bazookas from a distance and even deals electric attacks using widow bites.
กลายเป็นเทียร์
Her
4 จริ
broad
งด้วย
combat
เยเลนา
style
ของเรา
has become even stronger with her tier 4 abilities, jumping right into her stats. Her
ท่า
lead
เดิม
skill is
ไอ้ท่า
called
ตีลังกายิง
Perfect
อ่ะไอ้
Tactics,
ท่า
and
เดิม
this increases all speed by a percentage. Her passive skill is stealth technology, and this causes dodge rate increase. In her tier 2 passive, target removal increases guaranteed dodge rate and increases skill damage as well as bonus damage. Before we get into her skills, we're going to take a look at her uniform options real quick.
ใส่ชุดใครบ้างมาดูกัน
Alrighty, one moment. There we go. Switch over there. I'm gonna go with let's
Doctor
see,
Strange.
Big Beast, all
Option
new
โอเคอยู่นะ
X-Men,
ส่วนมากยังใช้อยู่
Spider-Man the symbiote suit, and Doctor Octopus ends of
Option
the Earth.
ไม่
That
แย่เท่าไหร่
costume's wild looking.
แย่เท่าไหร่
All right,
รับได้อยู่
let's take a look at her skills.
ลด 50% เพราะว่าเป็นช่วงโปรโมชั่นนะครับอัปเดตใหม่ก็เงี้ยเอาชุดใหม่มาชุดออปชั่นก็ล
As
ดรา
we've
คา
been
ให้
doing before, I have not been looking at the skills
แต่มัน
before
มัน
because
ช่วง
I
ครบ
just
รอบ
haven't
เนี่ยก็ลด
experienced them.
50% ด้วย
First and foremost, she seems to be okay on her speed. Yeah.
Yeah, not that
Nothing
cool.
too fancy. Again, always have to get a shout out to
Du
heroes who
Hom Long,
don't really
oh,
like rely
yes, I
heavily on
get it.
superpowers. Not that it's anything wrong with that. I wish I had superpowers. Let us know in the chat what your superpower would be. All right, getting right into it. Skill 1 is called Baton Swing. Ooh, gotta love the after image stuff.
สกิล 1จำเป็นต้องอลังขนาดนี้เลยเหรอ
Causes bleed and stun. I kind of missed
โอ้ยทุกเวอร์มาก
that one. That's okay. Skill number 2, moving right along, is Spy's Dagger.
ท่าใหม่เนี่ย
Time as I read it out. This enables enemies with ignore targeting effect. Causes bleed, stun, incapacitation, and paralysis, and applies to self. A chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier shield, all damage immune, invincible, and all damage immunity. Moving on to skill number 3. The icon looks fun. Let's see if it matches. Yeah. Oh, dang. Destruction.
Wow, that's epic
รู้สึกเหมือนเดิมเลยนะส
Also,
กิล 3
great
คล้ายๆเดิม
acrobatic ability. That's all I can say.
ค ล้ายๆว่าคล้ายๆแล้วกัน
This skill causes burn, a chance for the target to miss their attack,
Alright.
and applies a accumulation of pure damage and increases all
แล้ว
basic
ก็มีสะ
attack
สมความเสีย
based
หาย
on
ให้
that. Skill number 4 is called Remote Bomb.
อันนี้จะอันใหม่สกิล
Sure, we'll go right here. She's gonna call it in. Let's see.
โทร
Steps
ศัพ
out
ท์
of the
เรียก
way.
ระเบิดใช่ไหมมีล่องหนให้
Make sure. Okay, cooldown is off. Yeah, let's try it again. Take some punches. She calls in a final strike. This causes bleed, paralysis, and decreases all basic damage. And is stackable. Applies to self, ignore targeting, and increases all basic attack, defense, speed, and crit
ส
rate.
กิลบัฟ
Skill
Jump
number
speed,
5 is
aye,
called Widow Landing.
เป็นไง
Let's go ahead and reset these guys real quick. There we go.
กดสิ
Skill
กดสิ
5,
กดสิ
Widow
ลีลา
Landing.
ลีลาเช็ดโด
Oh boy.
อะไรวะเนี่ย
She's good at her job.
สายฟ้าพอเป็นสีแดงก็สวย
The animations. Widow Landing causes burn, shock, silence, and incapacitation, as well as paralysis, while decreasing basic attack, basic defense, and recovers a percentage of HP, grants invincible, and increases basic damage for 1 attack.
ได้อยู่
Her awakened skill will remain the same, but we're gonna check it out anyway because that's what we do here. We're here to
ส
check
กิล
it
อ
out.
เวกเหมือนเดิม
Reunion
แต่อยากกดให้ดูเฉยๆเขาบอกงี้ มองไม่เห็นเลย
What's up, Black Widow?
It's awesome. Team up.
And walk away from the
The
explosion.
walked off.
They're cool. All right. And
Yeah,
then
his
we
skill,
have
yes,
the striker
yeah.
skill, which is called Flawless Assassination. And of course, I had to put in the Red Guardian because,
effect,
you know,
yeah.
it just makes sense, right?
อ๋อมีธนูยิง
This
ออกมาด้วย
increases basic attack, increases basic damage to enemies with 50% HP or lower, and decreasing
effect high,
all
why
basic
then?
defense. All right,
มันเป็น
now
ว
for
ง
my
กลมๆเหลืองๆ
part
ปก
that I
ติ
always get actually nervous for at this point, which is practicing the combos without knowing.
You got this. 3 RL.
3, 4, and 5. How's the chat doing, announcer?
They're chilling, man. A lot of people just dropping in on what time they started, and there's a lot of players who've been playing this for a long
I missed
time.
it.
Man.
I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to you.
Oh,
Alright,
it's
we're
all good, brother. I probably distracted you.
Restart. That doesn't count. It does not count. Okay, here we
จริงๆ
go.
ถ้าเกิดพี่กดไม่ได้อ่ะ
3,
พี่ก็
4,
ให้เขา
5.
กดให้ดูก็ได้นะ ไม่ได้ว่า
Got the 3 and the 4. I missed the. There we go. There we go. Let's pretend we didn't see the first one, but we got it the second time.
ต้องม่วงแหละ
That's alright.
Good job.
ถ้าวันไทม์น่าจะลั่นอยู่นะ
We usually think of Black Widow when it comes to the Red Room, but we can't leave out the other famous, seeing quotes if I was
โอ้
on
เยอะอยู่นะ
camera,
พี่เร็ว
Super
ๆตัว
Soldier
ต่อไป
as well. Let's check him out.
ตัวต่อไปตัวต่อไปเอ็ดการ์เดี
Of
ยน
course, Red Guardian sacrificed everything for the sake of his country and his found family.
แต่ก็ดูผอมลงเหมือนกันนะตัวเนี้ย
Natasha. In return, though,
มันโมเด
he's
ลมัน
gained
ดู
tier
ผ
4
อม
advancement
ลง
in a
กันทุก
new
ตัวหรือเปล่า
uniform. The Red Guardian uses a shield in his thick body to attack a wide range of enemies. Other Thunderbolt team members will follow up to support Red Guardian as he takes the
ดีเทล
lead.
ทำดี
All right, jumping into his leader skill is called National Allegiance. This applies to superheroes and increases HP. His first passive will remain the same, and his tier 2 passive is called Guardian's Roar. This will ignore target dodge rate and increase skill and
แต่
bonus
รู้แล้วทำไมมัน
damage.
ถึง
Let's take a look at that.
Like you said earlier, 3RL, his uniform is just like
It's- yeah,
there's
it's like-
something about the color or like the
Good-
style.
Oh, I didn't even notice the guns in the back. It looks
That
tactical.
Snapdragon
It doesn't look
Elite
like
RAM
overly
24
uncomfortable.
เพื่อ
Like
เกม
there's-
นี้เลย
whoever
20,000 กว่าถูกแอปเปิล
designed it, like good sewing job, you know.
I actually like there's kind
แต่
of
เดี๋ยวมัน
retro
จะมี
look.
นี่นี่
I kind of like
Yeah.
เดี๋ยว
that.
เขาจะ
Also,
มี
he
แบบ
has a great beard.
Yeah, dude.
Hello,
I
lah.
like beard.
เดี๋ยว Google Play มันจะให้เล่นเกมบน
I'm jealous just a
PC
little
ได้
bit.
แบบ
All right, let's take a
ดื้
look
น
at
ๆแล้ว
his
อะไรเงี้ย
uniform options, shall we?
เราก็เลยแบบยังไม่จัดมือถือใหม่
All right,
ห
let's
มายถึง
take
ว่า
along
เรา
with,
อ่ะหมายถึง
let's
ฉัน
go
ยัง
with
ไม่จัดมือ
Noel
ถือใหม่
because you know everyone loves Noel. We have another
ทำไมชุด Red
symbiote
Guardian
with
มันดู
Agent
ใช้
Venom,
ออปชั่น
and who
เวอร์
doesn't
จังวะ
love Jean Grey? At least I like
มัน
Jean
ใช้
Grey.
ตัว
I've been a fan.
โอ้
All right, let's check out
มันใช้ทั้ง
what
จีน
Red
ทั้งเนาเลย
Guardian
เหรอ
can do in game.
ออปชั่นอลังกว่าเยเลน่าอีกนะใช้ตัว Native เทียร์2ตัว เป็นเทียร์4ตัวหนึ่งเหรอ
Someone in the chat said buff Santa. That's
Yeah,
great.
Kimpo says
Get
thick
no
boy. Thicker, yeah.
ทำกันทันไหมเทียร์4
All right,
มาเยอะเกิน
cool down. And I would say he's on the same, same as Yelena, maybe. One day we'll have that countdown
เทียร์4มา2แล้ว
and timer.
ถ้า
to
เกิด
really
ทั้งทีม
figure
เป็น
it
เทียร์
out
4หมด
who,
นี่ก็ไม่ไหวนะ
who
ถ้า
is
เกิด
the
โกด
fastest.
เทียร์
We'll
4
do
ด้วย
a whole thing. But all right, let's jump right into it. Skill number 1 is called
แต่โกดไม่น่า
Debris
เทียร์4เพราะโกดยัง
Barrage.
ไม่มีสกิลเอาเวกหรือว่าเทียร์3ป่ะ
Quick and simple
Taskmaster
there.
อาจจะ tier
It
4
just
ได้
causes some physical damage,
Gold.
but it is a quick attack.
โกดมันยังไม่มีเอาเวกอะว่าเทียร์
Skill
3
number 2 is called Class Battle.
ยูเอเจนก็เพิ่งมาใหม่
I like
น่าจะ
the
แค่
thinking
เทียร์
of all
3ไม่ก็เอาเวก
his attacks.
The skill names are cool.
Yeah.
มากสุดก็น่าจะเทียร์4 3
This
ตัว
causes stun and
Taskmaster ตัว
incapacitation
Ah,
and
cรึ่ง
grants barrier. All right, skill
Yes.
number 3 is called
ก็ถือว่าเยอะอยู่
Red
นะ
Guardian
ถ้า tier 4
Meteor.
เข้ามา
And
3
I
ตัว
hope he launches himself.
แต่ทัสมาสเตอร์ก็ถ้าทำก็คงทำไปเป็นซับในบอส
Yeah. Oh.
ดีเจน
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Again, talk about like how athletic you have to be to
Bwok.
like
บอสดีเจนธรรมดาได้ต้องบอสดีเจนบวก
Jay Swift says pretty quick for a big guy.
น่ารักดีว่ะตึงแอะ
looks painful. This causes stun, snare, and
น่ารัก
incapacitation.
อ่ะ
Applies itself 100% chance to grant all damage immunity. Accumulates pure damage. Increases all basic attacks for each
ได้
pure damage
คือปัญหาตอน
accumulated.
เนี้ยเหมือนที่เราคุย
Skill
กัน
4
เมื่อ
is called Dogma
หลายเดือนที่
Conflict.
ผ่านมาก็ยังเป็นอยู่ก็คือปัญหาตอนเนี้ย
Spread everything
จำนวนของ
again.
Tier 4ที่เข้ามากับจำนวนของที่เราสามารถหาได้อะมัน
Oh,
ไม่
Wow, that's pretty
ไม่
sick.
สอดคล้องมันไม่บาลานซ์กัน
little preview.
Wow, that's a lot of
เทียร์4ที่เราสามารถทำได้ต่อเดือนถ้าเกิดไม่เติมไม่ได้เลยมันเฉลี่ยมันตัวครึ่ง ตัวครึ่ง
Individual.
ถึง 2 ตัว
Causes
มา
burn,
สุด
bleed, and
แต่ว่า
decreases
เดือน
all
หนึ่ง
basic
อ่ะบางที Tier
defenses.
4มันเข้ามา
Applies itself
3-4
and increases
ตัวไง
basic
มันไม่ทัน
attack,
อยู่แล้ว
basic defense, and speed. All right, moving on to skill number 5, which is called the Revolutionary Fist.
อันนี้ประมาณตัวครึ่ง ถ้าขยันหน่อยก็จะแบบอาจจะมีโอกาสได้ 2 ตัวถ้าเกิดโชคดีแบบ
Get a new, fresh
ตีบวกแล้วใช้
I
ของ
like these
น้อย
skill
เนาะ
names. They're really cool.
Yeah, no,
It
I
matches
think
the-
มันไม่มีทางได้
definitely
3 ตัว
matches
ต่อเดือนแน่นอน
him a lot. All right,
จริงๆ 2 ตัวต่อเดือนยังยากเลยต่อให้โชคดีอะก็ยังยากนะ
I think he's throwing his
คิว
shield.
5ทำไมดูแบบช้าแปลก
Sounds really cool.
Let's see if we can get a little better view.
ๆเดี๋ยวต้องดูว่าทัสมาสเตอร์
he's
จะเปลี่ยน
definitely
เพศให้ไหม
throwing his shield. At
ใช่
first, I couldn't tell. This causes stun, incapacitation, and paralysis while applying to self. Recovers some HP. You ignore target dodge rate. High chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield,
And a
all
big
damage
ease.
immune invincible
Thanks,
while
up.
granting invincible. Increases basic attack, defense, speed, and
แต่ไม่รู้
crit
จะเปลี่ยน
rate.
ฝ่ายหรือเปล่าหรือ
His
ยังเป็น
awakened
ไวรัสเหมื
skill,
อนเดิม
Red Hero's
เพราะว่า
entrance
ใน
shall remain the same. Let's
ใน
take a
คี
look
อาร์
at
มันไม่ได้
that.
พูดว่าเป็นไวรัสในฮีโร่มันแค่บอกว่า
Unlucky
จะเจอกับ
group
ทัสมา
of
สเตอร์
robot bad guys.
Hector A says the Thunderbolts beard.
ถ้าเทียร์3ก็เหมื
Yeah,
อน
I
เดิม
know,
ไม่ได้เป
right?
ลี่ยน
It's very thick, kind of like him himself. It's very well maintained. All right, and last up is striker skill, Proletarian Revolution.
กดสกิล
It's ready to
เทียร์4
hold it down. And it made
เอฟ
sense,
เฟ
of
กต์
course,
เทียร์
like
4
the
ในการเดียน
red
สวยกว่าเยเลน่า
as well.
เห็นปะมันมีแบบมันมีความเป็นออ
Alrighty,
ร่า
this
แล้วก็
one
แบบมีรูป
causes,
โล่ข้างล่างอ่ะ
an
เยเลน่า
increase
อะไรว
the
งกลม
basic
เหลืองๆ
attack
คุม
and
รอบตัวมัน
increases
ดู
basic
มันดู
damage
ไม่ได้
dealt
แบบ
to
ว่า
enemies with
ใช้
40% HP
ใช้ความเป็น
or
ตัวละครออก
higher.
มา
All right.
ผ่านทางออร่าส
I don't
กิล
know if you
ไง
heard that. I cracked my knuckles
แต่
for
ของ
the
เดการเดียน
second
อะเห็นชัดเลย
combo.
ว่าเป็นโล่บนข้างล่างแล้วก็มีออร่า
3, 4, and 5
Sorry, what
once
now?
again, and you can always check out the other recommended combos that the devs recommend. But also shout out to the content
ทำไม
creators
เขา
and
ไม่กด
everyone
แบบ
who
ว่าดูแบบว่า
supplies their own combo.
อันที่ 3 ไปเลยแล้วก็ให้กดให้มันเล่นให้ดู
Alright,
มัน
here we go.
เราเขาไม่ต้อง
Don't
ลำบาก
give
เล
this
ย
the first time. Real fast on
Okay.
4. There we go. That one was a speedy.
Easy peasy, bro.
3, 4, 5. Pretty quick there. The question is, will Red Guardian be able to overcome his past with his newfound responsibilities? Now, let's meet the World Breaker, the Golden One, the Bob.
Sentry Sentry
Alrighty, that's right.
Ugh.
This is what has me the most excited about the movie. I don't know much about it, but the Thunderbolts have quite the battle ahead
Law,
of them.
you know.
If the trailers are to be
เปลี่ยนทรงผมแล้วหล่อขึ้นเยอะ
believed, Sentry will be receiving a new uniform, and I can't wait to see how strong he is. He dashes quickly, attacks simultaneously, and gathers energy to burst
เมื่อ
it.
กี้ก็ดู
We
คล้าย
also
เดิม
can
แหละ
see Sentry changing his form from Bob to Sentry with a burst of energy when he is in his full power.
เปลี่ยนจากสายฟ้า
His leader skill will
I'll
remain the
downplay
same,
it,
Shining
but then-
Hero. His passive skill, Reborn Sun, will also remain the same. but his tier 2 passive Scorching Hero, there's a decrease in basic damage received, and has received it increased by a percentage, and the other stats will remain similar. All right, let's go the last list of uniform options for Sentry. All right, let's stick with
แต่
the
ที่ออปชั่น
symbiotes.
ชุดยังไม่
Orange,
ดู
Superior
โห
Carnage,
ดเท่ากับของเวกาเดียนนะ
Thanos, because you know
มี
Thanos
แค่ทานอ
always
สตัวเดียว
wins,
ที่เป็น
and
native tier 2
Ice Baby, Iceman himself from X-Men
Ice
Blue.
Baby.
Dun 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 dun. All right, let's check him out.
ส่วนมากก็แย่เท่ากับรู้สึกว่าเลกาเดียนออปชั่นน่ากลัวสุดตอนเนี้ยดูเปลืองสุด
All right.
ที่
Oh, see, like he's
Oh yeah, Sentry's
like
definitely faster, bro.
boosting around the track.
เอ่
Boosted.
อแต่จริงๆละครมันก็เร็วอยู่แล้วนะ
A lot
แต่
of
ก่อน
let's
ใส่
go
ชุดอยู่แล้ว
Bob in the chat.
Like there's like he's swift.
สกิล 5 ดูน่าสนใจดีนะเหมือนกลับไปเป็นร่าง
Jump right into it. His
Ang
first
kon
skill
kon
is
pa.
called
Ang
Golden
kon pagati.
Vision.
หรือจะเป็นร่างเดอะวอยเออ
Quick one there, causing burn and stun one more time for the chat. Oh, okay, there's a long line. That's
Hey, you.
like he's like really fast. Okay. Laser eyes and everything. All right, skill number 2 is called Sentry Charge. Let's just go from this angle and see what happens.
Man, he hauls, dude.
Oh, I definitely need to go the other way. But
เฮ้ย
that's
เท่
okay.
สกิล 2
This enables attacking
การที่ดู
enemies who
ยู
have
ที่ใช้ออป
activated
ชั่นล่าสุด
ignore targeting.
อ๋อหมายถึงว่า
Let's just do it again.
มันเป็นยูที่แบบว่าออปชั่นไม่ใช่ออปชั่นของแต่ละยูอ่ะมันเป็นยูล่าสุดของตัวนั้น
Causes
อยู่
fraction
แล้ว
paralysis
ใช่
while
ใช่
applying to
แต่
self.
บางตัวมันก็ไม่ได้
Some
ใช้ไง
recovery
อย่า
of
งไอ
HP
แม่
with
เนี่
a
ย
high
มัน
chance
เป็น
to
ยูล่าสุด
penetrate,
ก็จริง
super
แต่เป็น
armor,
ตัวที่แบบ
barrier shield, all damage immune.
เก่ามาก
Granting
เป็น
invincible
บูเหมือนกัน
and moving it and removes all debuffs.
เป็นยูล่าสุดขอ
Skill
งตัว
number
พวกนั้น
3
ก็
is
จริงแต่
called
ว่า
Sentry
มัน
Strike.
ไม่ได้ใช้เจ็ดโดหาสกิล 3 เท่
I like it. Again.
เหมือน
If
ตอน
I was
บีต้าแบบว่า
one of the
รัวกระ
Thunderbolts
สุน
and
พลัง
I was
ใส่
like, you know, walking in for my day of
Deal
work and
กัน
I saw, you know, this gentleman, I'd walk out. But again, I have no superpowers, so you know. All right, one more time. Skill 3, Sentry Strike. It's causes stun, fear, incapacitation, and
รัวกระ
paralysis.
สุนพลัง
And
Any
it
man
accumulates
fight
pure
what
damage and increases all basic attack for each percentage of pure damage accumulated. Skill 4 is a fun one. It's called Void Landing. Good icon. Love a good icon.
แปลงร่างเป็นวอยต่อย
How's
ปะ
the chat doing, announcer?
They're chilling. They're really excited
Boy
for Sentry.
landing.
They're like, let's go Bobby. Let's go party.
It's right here.
Gotta love that ground
มัน
damage.
ก็ไม่ได้แปลงร่างเป็นวอยนะ
What
ก็
he
ยังเป็น
said.
เซนทรีแหละ
King
man.
Santoliana says, looks like 3RL without a beard.
Yeah. I'm thanks. I appreciate that. I've contemplating cutting the beard off every once in a while, but all right. Void Landing, stun silence, and increases energy attack and grants barrier. All right, skill 5 is the one I'm excited
Skill
about.
5
I
icon
think
น่าสน
we're
ใจ
gonna get a Bob transformation for this one based on the icon. This is called Void Explosion. I guess this group. We'll do it right here.
กดนะดีลาใช่ตอนแปลงร่างจริงเลย
That's cool.
Wow. That
เจ็ด
was
โด
really
โคตรเท่
Sentry.
It's just like a fun little nod, you know. So getting
ทำไมต้องมีคนมายิงวะ
rain down some bullets and then he does his own destruction. This
มัน
causes
เท่แหละ แต่มัน
incapacitation.
ถ้าเอาไปใช้จริงดู
Paralysis
แปลก
and
ๆไง
decreases all basic
ยืนให้
damage.
แบบคนยิงแล้วค่อยระเบิดพลัง
Also
โชว์
recovers HP, increases basic attack, defense, speed, and crit rate while removing incapacitation with a 100% chance to grant all damage immune. Let's check out his ultimate skill and striker as they will remain the same, but you know, we got a new uniform, so you know, might as well see it.
สกิล 6 กับสกิล
Chat loves that
7
last skill, by the
เอ
way.
ฟเฟกต์เหมือนเดิม
Right?
that was really
It's really fun.
Oh.
Yeah, that too.
กู7เหมือนเดิม แปลงร่างโชว์ไปทีนึง
And the striker skill. Threw in crescent there, you know, just
ออร่ากลับมาเป็นสีเหลืองเหมือนเดิม
for a fun one. All right, it's combo time.
Let's go.
4, 5, and 3.
ปีนขึ้นไปแล้วต่อยให้เป็นแต่ว่าพื้นแตกปะค่อย
Nice through all this.
yeah.
สกิล5ตัดได้
Destruction.
จะแบบว่าจะยืนยิงให้ระเบิด
All right,
หรือ
the
ไม่ยิงให้ระเบิด
Thunderbolts
ก็ระเบิดเหมือนเดิม
must need more power to fight against this overwhelming enemy. Luckily, we have another hero to introduce.
US Agent นี่
That's right. A new superhero
Big
has
hero,
joined
yeah,
the battle to
ถือปืนด้วย
support the Thunderbolt. As we know, Falcon has taken over the mantle of Captain America, but many others have strived to fill the void with Stephen Rogers gone.
ทำไมหน้าแปล
And
ก
the U.S. agent was one of the first to pick up the shield. However, as you may remember, U.S. agent committed some atrocities on his new path to trying to be Captain America. And so the question we have for you is, will he be able to overcome that blood stained on his shield in this new upcoming adventure of his?
หน้าเป็นยังไงไม่
So
รู้
watch
อะ
out and find out if he resolved himself again. And we have a tier 3 advancement for U.S. agent. He also
tier 3
performs an
จ้า
attack with the other shield-wielding support soldier, Red Guardian. And it must be difficult for the enemies to struggle against the impact from both sides. So we see that in a moment. The question was, will he be able to fill the extremely large shoes that Captain America left behind? That's to be remained questionable. Leader skill is called Thunderbolts Enforcer with a little asterisk. Make sure we got that in there. This applies to Thunderbolts allies only, which increases all basic attack and increases HP. So he'll synergize with the other members of his squad. His passive skill is called Agent Chill, supplies itself super armor and increases all basic defenses. It decreases damage received. When HP is below a percentage, it will recover some HP. It is tier 2 passive. It's called Captain of Fury. This ignores target dodge rate and increases skill damage as well as bonus damage. Decreases additional pierce damage taken by half. All right. We're going to jump straight into the action and see U.S. agent's skills.
ไม่สุดนะเนี่ยทั้งได้แค่ลีดเดอร์ที่เพิ่มให้
Got that superhero landing. All right. See about on pace with, I don't know, I feel like maybe Yelena and Red Guardian.
Yeah. It's because you know what it is? He doesn't have a cape, bro. He doesn't go as fast.
He doesn't cape. He doesn't fly. Gotta check out some of the other heroes. That have a cape and it can fly. Certain of them are super fast. Even like I remember Hulk was, even though he's big, he moved really fast.
Yeah, he was really quick.
All right. First up, we have Shield Clash, which causes stun. Ooh, I love.
โลแยกล่าง
Oh, it looks like dark, dude.
Yeah,
I love that.
it's like the red.
แต่
and blue,
ทำไฮไล
but
ท์
it's like
ทำไฮไลท์
dark.
สีสวยนะ
That's fun.
สวัสดีครับผม
There's a little, like,
สีโล่ทำสวยอยู่นะ
hesitation in the
ทำแบบว่าเป็น
animation.
แบบ
All right. Skill number 2 is called Shield Tactics.
แถมเพิ่มความดาร์กเข้าไปชั่วร้าย
Dime. Silence and incapacitation as well as paralysis while granting barrier for shield tactics. Moving on to skill number 3, which is Shield Overpower.
Over.
Yeah, great color choice. That darker element of the same red and blue.
เฮ้ย
Yeah, I like that.
มีเผลอกดสปอยโหมดใหม่
Causes
แวบ
fracture
ๆตะกี้
and increases
แต่มองแล้วอ่ะเหมือนโหมด
attack.
โหมดกิลวอร์ใน Marvel Future Revolution เลย
Conflict agent.
ทรงโคตรเหมือนเลย เห็นแล้วแบบว่าเป็น PTSD เลย
Check it out.
นึกถึงสมัย
Red Guardian.
กิลตีกันใน
That's dope.
ในโหมดของ Marvel Future Revolution อ่ะ
One more time. Let's see if we can get it. See him here.
เหมือนนะเว้ย
Oh, there we
มัน
go.
จะมีแบ่งชั้นบนมันมีชั้นบนชั้น
Causes
ล่าง
stun
ชั้น
and
กลางอ่ะ
paralysis while applying
ใช่
recovery
เลยอ่ะ
HP,
ตะกี้มันรู้
increases
สึกว่า
all basic attacks,
คล้าย
defense, and
คล้าย
speed,
มาก
and removes incapacitation and grants all damage immunity.
สกิลนี้เท่นะปาโล่หมุนรอบตัวเองไม่ต้องสนกลฟิสิกส์อย่างนั้นปาแล้วหมุนวนๆแล้วโล่ไม่ชนกันด้วยนะ ปาไงไม่รู้แต่โล่หมุนรอบคน2 คนได้โดยที่ไม่ชนกัน
Wow, that's crazy, dude.
So many punches. This causes bleed, incapacitation, and paralysis while applying invincible and
เท่
increases
ไม่
basic
เน้นเรี
damage.
ยว
All right. Last up, we have his ultimate skill, which is Walker's Fury. Let's check it out.
เกอร์เฟรรี่ เป็นไงขอดูหน่อยสิ
Oh, sure.
มันจะฟิลลี่สักแค่ไหนเชียว
Runs in with his little gun.
เจนโดปารูปเป็นรูปดาวนะ
Dude,
มันแบบ
that
ว่า
is
ที่
sick,
เป็นรูป
man. I
ดาว
love that one. Very
The
cinematic.
ground pound with the shield at the end, though.
โคตรเบียว
The colors too, man. Something about
he's
those
just-
colors.
ปายังให้เป็นรูป
He
ดาว
he looks like he's just not having anyone's
เท่ไว้
BS. You know?
เท่
Big mad, dude.
เท่นะเท่
Big mad, exactly. This causes bleed and paralysis and decreases basic damage. Also, it has a high chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, and grants invincibility. Accumulates pure damage and increases all basic attack based on the percentage of pure damage accumulated. All right, combo time for it's the fourth one. Let's go. All right, 3, 4,
เสียดายที่
and
สกิล
5.
มัน
Real quick.
มันไม่เนี่ย
Real quick.
Nice. That
มัน
one
ไม่ได้
guy
แบบ
got
ว่าเป็น
wrecked.
ลีดเดอร์ซับ
That's what I'm
แต่
saying.
จ๋า
Like this poor little
มันลี
dummy.
ดเดอร์ได้แต่ไม่มีสกิลซับ
All right.
เพิ่มมาให้ถ้ามันได้
Well,
ทั้ง
I
ลีด
hope
เดอร์
he
ทั้งซับ
becomes a
นะ
super who is
จะน่า
suited for
น่าสน
his
ใจ
shield. But now let's look at some changes and improvements that will be made through this update one by one.
ไม่เอามาโชว์นึกว่าจะมาโชว์ตัวที่เหลือไม่เอามาโชว์จ้าไปดูเอา
Alrighty, first up we have the team battle arena. This has been added, and you'll build 5 different teams of heroes and fight against other agents.
Real quick, throughout, can we let our agents know what the difference is between this PvP and already existing PvP contents?
Oh yeah, of course. I'd be my pleasure.
All right, let's go.
ทำทีม
Right,
5 ทีมเลยเหรอ
jumping right into it, agents will be able to set various heroes within the cost limit of each team, and the battle will be the best of 5 format. Don't judge me on my character choices. I literally just went down the line and was like bam, 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 bam. But I can show you if you go to team formation here, each one of them has a cost basis, and you can only get up to 100 points. So something to remember
มี
there.
เรื่องแต้ม
The
นี่
order
ต้อง
in which
ใช้
the
ด้วย
15
เพราะต้อง
heroes
บ
will
ริ
be
หาร
placed
แต้มด้ว
will
ย
be an important factor along with the cost limit, as I just mentioned. So consider that within your strategies. It might be worthwhile to think about it if you want to conquer your foes. Mwahaha. All right, let's check out some of
ท้ายก็ลอกกันเหมือนเดิม
the
อะทีมอะ
rewards.
ทำไมจัดทีมแบบนี้วะ
Right,
ไอทีม2อ่ะลีดเดอร์คือใครดาเมจคือไม่มีเลยไอ้ดา
Additionally,
เมจมีแต่ดาเมจล้
another
วนๆไม่
thing
มี
we'll
ซั
go
บ
over
เลย
in 1 second, but yeah, some of the
นี่เหรียญ
rewards
ใหม่
here.
เองแล้ว
Tokens. Each round will increase
โอ้
your
โอ้
rewards, as
โอ้
you can
โอ้
imagine.
เหรียญ
And we can go over and check out Lay's shop real quick. Again, mind you, this is a test build.
อยากเห็นว่าอารี
some
นามัน
things may
อารี
change,
นาช็อปมันมีอะไรให้
but
ซื้อ
you
บ้าง
can kind of take a look at some of the fancy rewards you can receive. And one other thing we want to look out here.
มัน
let's
ก็
go
ไม่
back
ดี
to
ขนาดนั้น
team.
กล่องสุ่ม DP
You
เหร
see,
อ
there's a hidden team settings, so you can hide one of your teams, and that particular roster will remain or
สุดท้ายคน
mystery
น่า
to
จะ
your
แห่ไป
opponents.
ซื้อของ
So
ทำเทีย
you
ร์4
can
มาก
change
กว่า
that pretty easily here. Let's say we just want team 1 or team 2 hit.
อ๋อ
kind of blur out
เราเลือกซ่อน
And
ได้ที
this
มหนึ่ง
will allow you
จาก
to
5
have
ทีม
some
ที่เรา
additional
มี
strategic elements to this mode. So
อารมณ์แบบ
basically,
เก็บไว้เซอร์
5
ไพรส์อะไร
teams
เงี้ย
you go against your opponents, and then just we want to see some of your strategies. So let us know what you think about the new updated content, and if you would use any of the Thunderbolts or maybe Sentry, because Sentry is,
ใช่
is,
มันมา
is
คับให้
pretty
เพื่อนตัว
cool
VP เยอะ
in
ขึ้น
this mode. Up next, where there's some additional quality of life improvements that will be coming along with this
ไม่ได้ให้ดูหน่อยเหรอ
update as well. Alrighty. First and foremost, story fragments that were divided into each theme have now been integrated. The separate story fragments are different themes will now be changed to integrated story fragments, which means the old fragments can be converted to the new integrated fragments using craft. And we hope we reduce the inconvenience of combining each chest separately, so let us know if this improves your experience as well. Also, there will be 53 additional slots that will be added to your inventory, so it can help you manage your
ก็
items
คือ
more easily.
ต่อจากนี้
And as well as the
Jigsaw,
Shadowland
ทุกอัน
auto progress feature will be
จะ
expanded to
รวมเป็นหนึ่ง
425
เดียว
as our agents have
กล่องเดียว
requested. As always, be sure to check out the changes and improvements and
ก็ดีนะ
details
ก็ดี
in the
นะ
update notice that will be released soon. And we hope these changes will
ไม่ได้
make
เปิด
your
ทีเดียว
missions more enjoyable. All right. Now that the Thunderbolts have officially joined our roster,
จิ๊กซอว์ไม่
we've
แยก
gone over
ไม่
the
แยกแล้ว
various
ก็คือ
quality of
เป็น
life
แบบว่า
changes.
ชิ้น
It
เดียวไป
might
เล
be
ย
a good time, maybe, if you were to return to Marva Future Fight. Why? You ask?
Assist
Well, I'm glad you did. Returning agents will receive a special buff starting from this update forward.
เขาเสยอะไรอ่ะเขาผมเขามันไม่ได้ยาวเหมือนแต่ก่อนแล้ว
daily
ใช่เหรอวะ
100 energy and daily 100 boost points, and as well as other things. This is similar to new agents experience. And most of all, in case you ended up here by accident and didn't know, you'll miss the 10-year anniversary event. So join us. And with that,
ใช่
Secret
ข้อดีคือ
Celebrations,
มันทำให้
we're
ตัว
going to give out our
native อะ
first
มันต้องแยกกัน
coupon
เพราะมัน
code,
ใช้แต้มเยอะ
and that
มันไม่สามารถจะ
is
ทีมเดียวกันได้ทั้งสามตัว
Thunderbolts to celebrate the update. And this will be
โอ้
valid until
Thunderbolt นะครับ
4/29 Tuesday, midnight and
สนใจก็
PDT
ไปกรอก
right
ได้
after the update. So be sure to use that before it expires, but it's extended a little bit longer. But yeah, all right. Next up. All right, 1 second.
A lot of players are super excited over the new expanded inventory, bro. Like everybody's
really?
going
Okay,
crazy.
that's good.
Isn't that something you were into too? Like you got to think every game you play, like you
Oh,
just
man.
need more inventory management. Yeah.
Inventory
Yeah.
management can be such a nightmare. I'm
ที่
also
ก
sad
ลัว
by the
ก็
way.
คือ
Oh, it does
พอ
have
เอา
one
จิ๊ก
number.
ซอว์มาเป็น
Everyone saved
ชิ้น
it.
เดียว
I
แล้ว
know,
อะ
save it for later. Save it for later. But yeah,
กล่อง
inventory
ของทุกอย่าง
management is
รวม
such
ในกล่อง
a
เดียวใช่ไหม
pain.
เลท
So hopefully
เล
that
ท
adds
ขอ
some
ง
relief.
อ่ะมัน
All
แยก
right,
กันออก
I got the green light. Let's move on to our next
เพราะถ้าอย่าง
event.
อันเก่าอ่ะ กล่องมันแยกกัน มันเลยทำให้เราสา
10
มารถ
years. Where does the time
เหมือน
go?
ลุ้น
We're
ของ
gonna
ได้
start
แบ
the
บ
celebration. Take a
จ่ายกัน
moment
มากกว่าไม่ต้องแย่งเลทกัน
acknowledge a few players in
แต่
the
พอรวม
chat.
กัน
So
แล้วกลัว
get
ว่ามันแย่งเลท
ready.
กันออกอ่ะ
And we, of course, have prepared huge events to thank our agents who have joined us on the mission of collecting legendary heroes with endless evolution for the last 10 years. And in case you missed it, we released our 10-year anniversary pre-registration page to start the celebration off early. And a part of that was the agent mission log. This allows you to check your progress over the past 10 years. And I'm sure many of our agents have already tried this out. I've seen lots of screenshots and stuff. And we are just wondering if you're curious about the portraits and honors earned. So just like some of you may have guessed, they're all based on missions you have achieved. So what I want to try to do right now, and bear with us because this is going to be an interaction portion for us and you agents. We want to pick 3 agents who will share their record and we can go over it together. So if there are any volunteers in the chat, please share your ID through the chat message right away. And while we do that, we can just hang out and chat, and I'll try to read some stuff here.
All right, guys, let's try to get like that interaction
อ๋อ
in.
มี
As
แบบว่าจะ
3RL
เอา
mentioned, please
ไอดี
share
ของ
your
คนใน
player
แชทมา
ID
เปิด
in the chat.
เปิด
and we
โช
will
ว์
showcase
ประจาน
you live.
ไม่ใช่ เปิดโชว์ความโหดของไอดี
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so it's going to take a minute, I think, for the chat
Yeah, no
to
worries.
catch
We're gonna
up.
catch up.
Let's try to read.
So 3RL, that's crazy. That 10 years this game has been going on. I like this little whole top secret agent files. Like you got to think like, if you've been playing this game for so long, it's really cool to see everything encapsulated of everything that you've accomplished in the game, all like ranked up into like a really cool like reward, really cool you know,
แต่
just
ชอบอันเก่า
all
มาก
of
ก
your
ว่า
achievements
ที่
in
แบบ
one
ว่า
place.
เอามาโชว์ว่าที่สุดของแต่ละอย่างอ่ะ คนที่เปลี่ยนชื่อบ่อยที่สุดในเกม คน
All
ที่แบบ
right,
ว่า
I've seen some
ใช้
stuff.
พลัง
Looks
งาน
like
เยอะที่
people
สุดใน
put
เกมอะไร
their
เงี้ย
name.
Names,
มันดูอันนี้
Yeah,
กว่า
so we're looking for the ID.
PID. I know we should have given you
player
guys a heads
ID.
up, chat. My bad.
So this might take a little bit of some copying paste.
You
Not
know, let's
yeah,
see who
not
has their game up and who can
in-game
copy
name.
paste their long player ID. Sorry, guys. We should have been specific.
no
You guys
worries.
are sending your IGNs.
You can blame it on me.
Also, a lot of cool IGNs here. You guys have some really,
Also,
really
the
cool
chat is
creative
active,
names.
so that's great. I cannot give you a hint about the next update. You'll just have to wait and see. All right.
Everybody's like, I can't copy paste. What do you mean?
All right. We're going to look up some other ones just in case. We have some, if you want to pull the one I gave you earlier as an example, we can
ไหน
do
ดู
that
ซิเขา
one.
จะเอาใครมาโชว์
Yeah. What we're looking for, agents, is if you can copy and paste your actual player ID, not your
PID
not
in
the
your
in-game,
game.
not the in-game name.
Sorry, guys. No worries. Just bear with us here. This is the first time we're trying to make it interactive with you guys, so we're just trying to figure that out. Everybody's like, I can't copy paste. I know that is a very long PID. So
All right,
yeah.
so we're gonna go in game real quick, and I'm gonna. Huh? Yeah, sure. All right, 1 second. Let me get ready. I'm gonna try to find it for all y'all.
Everybody's like, I lost my keys. I can't do it.
All right, we got it. All right, switch over to gameplay for us real quick. I saw someone said they did mine.
อะไรวะแบบ
No worries, bro. We could stay here.
Yeah.
ยี่อะไรวะมองไม่ทัน
Hope everyone's having a great Thursday evening.
Oh, thank you, George Ath. Hey, announcer, love you, bro.
Hey, love you too.
Jethan says, you guys cooked on this update. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. All
แต่ไม่
right.
แน่นะจิ๊กซอว์ถ้า
What's
เกิด
up, Commander?
ถ้าเกิดรอเปิดตอนอัปเดตอาจจะมีบั๊ก
Just so you know,
บั๊กเหมือนรอบแรกๆก็ได้ไม่แน่
There we go. Do, 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 do,
พี่แค่ใส่ ID
do,
พี่
10 years, let's go.
Yeah, I guess players
ช้า
don't
ได้
have
ข
like
นาด
their-
นี้เนี่ยผม
No,
รอ
we got
ดู
one,
คน
we got
ที่
one.
จะมาใส่แล้วเนี่ย
Mazdi Barano.
Baruno. We
Yeah,
have one.
let's go. Okay. Sweet.
Our mods, if you could please copy paste that over to our director. Everybody's like boring. Come on, guys.
Oh
We're trying our
God
best. Honestly,
Someone else
big
is
props to
putting there.
Mazdi Baruno.
สวัสดี
you're
ครับ
the
โอ
first
ตี้
one to
ไม่เจ
pull
อกันนาน
that
มาก
PID
ใช่
out really quick.
จ้า
David Campbell says they cooked for PvP.
All right. How we looking? All right, cool. Let's plug this one in. All right, I see it on there. And just so you know, just if you're trying to grind for these, they're going to be set in stone. So if you didn't get one, you're not going to get one until next year. And you have to be at a certain level. But if you need to look up those rules, you can check out the website, the one we're on here right now. Okay, Not Runner also threw in his code, so we
Another
got two
code
there.
coming in.
All right, here we go. This is live. Thanks for everyone for being very patient with us.
We're deep diving into your account.
Whew. Alrighty. Cool. Sweet. This is a great one because he got 1, 2, 3, 4 down the list. So let's start with Sentry. So this one is related to timeline battle. So that's where you got your icon from. And just something to note, say you got some of from the list. We got Iron Man, Captain America, Dormammu means you related to the damage dealt to Dormammu. But if say you got Null, this is related to Otherworld battle. Luna Snow is related to Alliance battle. And if you got Doctor Strange, this is for reaching 100 stages of zombie survival. And from what I hear, there wasn't a lot to do. And then we're just going to pick a couple random ones here as far, let's see, his mission achievements. Can we scroll up? Okay, Xavier's top student. Scroll down. See some of the top. We have World Boss Hunter, Mephisto's natural enemy. So Xavier's top student, that's one I like. Since he's a good mentor, this is honored to given out to agents with a high level and hero badge. Let's see, we got Spider-Man's friend. The honor is named after our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, indicates you're a good friend to others because you have sent assemble points diligently. Those are very important. All right, let's jump on to the next one. Thank you very much. We'll be sure to give you a reward later. So this next one's coming from the Facebook chat. I don't know how many of you over there, but hello, Facebook. I see a bunch more coming in now. All right,
we got our next one in here.
Next one, let's go.
There's all kinds of PIDs coming in.
I know everyone figured it out. All right, so we have another Sentry here. So it's gonna be the same applied. Let's see. Let's go with veteran combatant or skilled survival. I just saw that. Right. And this is back to the zombie. You also might see survival master, the undead king. This is for based on your stage level, you'll get a different honor, and as you can imagine, they're one after the other. So if you got skilled survival, you're in the lower tier. Survival master, then undead king, and then let's find one more. Stark Industries spent a lot of gold in the game. We'll say that.
That's really awesome, guys. I mean, it's really cool to see all your stats.
คุยงานเราเนี่ยอยู่ติดคุยกับเรียกตัวเองว่าพี่แทน
You have impressive records.
All right, we're moving on to doing one more.
One more, guys.
This is for non-runner. I saw him put his in the very beginning, so let's check it out. Thanks for everyone for participating. Yeah. All right. Ooh, okay, we got Luna Snow.
Oh, we got a Luna Snow.
Clearance level 4.
TIS.
Thank you. So Luna Snow is related to Alliance battle. And again, think about so since this player got Luna Snow, the only tier above would have been Doctor Strange. But that means he passed every other tier to get to this level.
This person got an S rank too.
Yeah.
That's also really impressive.
Alrighty.
เขาบอกมันดู
And
น่า
then,
ประทับใจเนี่ย
let's
คือ
check
เสียง
out
เขามันไม่
Sorcerer
ประทับใจ
Supreme
อะ
on
เข้า
the
ใจไหม
list. Let's
That's
see.
Supreme.
Supreme.
Let's see it.
I know it's hard to. Let's see.
Here it is.
Oh. This is from the first Doctor Strange movie, and he confronted Dormammu using the Time Stone. Let's see what else are on the list here. We also have Master of the Shield. I think that one is. Will you scroll down for me, please? And then we'll move on to the next section. Master of the Shield. This honor goes to diligent agents who have a high-level agent badge. Anyway, you had that S,
ไปอันต่อไป
so
ได้แล้ว
that sounds about right. All right. Thank you, everyone, for helping. Our agents have impressive records, and we will be sending some crystals to the chosen agents. So thank you, everyone, for participating. Sorry for a little bit. This is our first time trying to do some participation, and we want to do more stuff. Just a quick note, let us know in the chat what you'd like to see in future live streams and participation stuff. I'm happy to take those notes and see what we can do and make some stuff happen. All right. Now, let's take a look at a special 10-year anniversary and look back on some memories, shall we?
10 ปีก่อน พี่ไม่คิดจะทำเทรลเลอร์ใหม่หน่อยเหรอ
Track down any hero you can find.
นี่มันหากินกับงานเก่าดีว่าเนี่ยไหนอย่าบอกนะไม่ทำอันใหม่อ่ะอย่าบอกนะ อันเก่าหมดเลยเว้ยฉันจะดูว่าแกทำเทรลเลอร์อันใหม่ไหมอันเก่ายังรันอันเก่าอยู่นะยังมีเอาลูน่ามาโชว์เล็กๆน้อยๆนี่เทียร์ 3ตัวแรกจริงด้วยฉันจำถูกว่าเทียร์ 3กัปตันตัวแรกแล้วต่อมาก็เป็นบอสยักษ์ตัวแรกแล้วไงต่ออันเนี้ยแอดไม่ติดตอนที่มันให้ส่งคลิปไปอ่ะเขาไม่ได้เลือกฉันเสียดายตอนครบรอบปีไหนไม่รู้ว่าที่ให้สไตล์เอเจนต์ส่งคลิปไปอ่ะเสียดายมากไม่ติดบอสเอเจนต์ตัวแรกโอเคกดดิสแพดต่อกันที่ใช่จริงด้วยอันแมนเทียร์ 4ตัวแรกอันนี้ตอนครบรอบปีก่อนครบรอบ8 ปีหมดแล้วเหรอไม่ทำเลยเหรอครบรอบ10 ปีอะไม่ทำแบบว่านิดนึงนะโอเคทำแค่นี้จริงเหรอมันทำแค่นี้จริงเหรอ
Alrighty, welcome back, everybody.
That's very, very
That was
nostalgia,
a cool
man.
video, yeah. And just a heads up, we did see some of the chat about the code, and we're making sure to double check that as well.
Yeah, we're looking into that for you guys.
But it was touching to see that we what everyone has been through, and it's bringing back some good memories as well. We also have some time to look back on memories of our agents through another community event, and we have chosen some value memories to share together. So next up, I'm just gonna read some quoted, and I'm just reading some stuff about just 3 particular agents that were open to sharing their stuff on the live stream. So appreciate that. So first up, we have Aunt Spidey. And we're introducing the agent who came across Marvel Future Fight on June 13th, 2016, and has so far enjoyed the game as a passionate free-to-player, they say. The agent joined Marvel Future Fight after watching the Civil War commercial. Cleared Thanos' world boss for the first time with Sharon Rogers, who was an extremely
จ
popular
ริง
character
ๆเราเอา
at
รูป
the
เก่า
time
ไป
of
โชว์ด้วยนะ
release.
ตั้งแต่สมัยที่แบบเป็นแชมป์คน
And
แรก
she recalls back then there were different world bosses that would appear on different days of the week. This story is so much fun reading it because the agent has attached a lot of images of the old Marvel Future Fight screenshots. We're kind of showing some of them here. But just
ฝั่ง
want to
นี้
take
พี่
a
ฝั่ง
look,
นี้ฝั่งนี้
including like the Shield development room, squad battles, old Shadowland, and she
I'll
wants to know if
call
anyone
Ron
remembers
June.
these. And if you do,
June.
please give yourself a round of applause.
หนังเกม
And
เปิด
thank
ประ
you.
มาณเดือนหนึง
And Spidey, like
Oh,
really,
okay.
really good.
We have an update on the code. Thunderbolts code will be valid after 10:30 KST. So it should be valid here shortly. So I apologize for that. So it should be available. It'll be available shortly. So just an update on the code. All
Yeah,
right.
no worries, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to Aunt Spidey, like that's so cool and so nostalgia that she's like sharing like her best like memory of like Marvel Future Fight. That's really cool to me.
This next one's like kind of fun. But yeah, thank you for sharing your story. And we have another one here for you.
ให้ไม่ใช่
And is it frozen?
It's okay, no,
Yeah,
we're running
no,
into some
technical
technical
issues.
issues here. No worries. That's how you know it's a live stream,
Right.
fam.
All right. So next up, we have a player from Japan, agent from Japan, and this is just some quotes. And I thought this one was funny. I made a purchase for Marvel Future Fight, and it was my very first purchase on a smartphone, and I still remember it clearly.
เด็ดเดียว
It happened on the subway station on the way back from Tokyo for a university exam. I held the prepaid card I bought at the Tokyo Station convenience store with my trembling hands and entered the code. I got caught by my parents because of the family account. I was scolded for what I did because it was right before an entrance exam for my first choice college.
ของแอดพลังงาน
For
หมดแล้ว
information,
อ่ะ
I got rejected from college, and then I took the exam on that day, making the first purchase. There have been times when I've left since then, but I've been back since this recent December, and enjoy it every day. And ever since, become a daily routine to challenge giant boss raid at the time and date changes.
That's really cool
That's
that
funny.
he
That's
remembers it,
great.
and like
It's
it made
like-
him fail his entrance exam.
Maybe I don't. Let's not blame Marvel Future Fight for the fail, but it's just like it's still fun because it's like a core memory. He remembers
Yeah,
that very
that's really cool.
particularly.
He associated with Marvel
Actually,
Future
got
Fight.
linked
That's
in the
really
top
cool,
dog,
man.
It's just wild to
Bang,
think about like the impact, I guess, from my perspective, like the impact this game has on people's life. And last up, our story is from Lucas Dean. This agent has played the game for 10 years since officially launched on April 30th, 2015. And some of our team members here apparently remember this agent from the old Pro MFF player community event. That's way before my time. And we appreciate all the support you have shown for the past 10 years. And the last comment had some of our team members moving. The excitement I've been looking forward to whenever I hear news of the updates, the joy of beating and upgrading new heroes, and the sense of accomplishment when I finally cleared a hard to difficult content. All these moments
ของแอด
pass
ยี่สี่
by
เดือน
like a
สามเล่นกับ
beacon,
เขาประมาณ
and I was able to enjoy Marvel Future Fight consistently because of those memories.
That's so sweet, dude. And that's so awesome.
แต่
That
เขาล็อก
they
อิน
just
ที
like
กว่าฉัน
remember
นะ
this
ฉันรู้สึก
game
ว่าฉัน
so
ล็อกแค่
fondly. And they use it as a
99.3%
timeline to remember.
จำไม่ได้
Yeah,
เท่าไหร่
and I think that's my favorite part about this is just like, you know,
แต่ว่าไม่
we
ถึง
work here
0.5
every day, and you know I'm a part of. I work on this game pretty regularly,
Well, I log
but
in
like to
key,
see the actual impact over the years of the game, I think there's something special about that. So we want to thank again all the
key,
agents
well.
for allowing us to share your memories, and especially those who agreed to share them on this live stream. We'll be sending out crystals as a gift as well for our
Oh.
gratitude to the agents who shared their
การเมืองคน
stories.
ที่มาแชร์
And the
ความรู้
game
สึก
has been with us for 10 years, so that's crazy. Another random one that I threw in here is I personally remember in a couple of live streams ago, we highlighted a couple who met and I believe eventually got married. And Cynic Alex even interviewed the couple and has a video on his page if you want to check it out. And speaking of our Star Creator Club members, we'd like to share 2 thank you messages from them. So let's jump right into those, shall we?
Hey everyone, I just wanted to say congratulations to Marvel Future Fight for reaching the 10-year anniversary. I actually picked this game up when it launched in 2015, but I didn't really end up playing too much then. I was mostly just doing logins, but I stuck with it because I saw that the game had potential. I actually didn't really get into the game until the Infinity War update. I saw that they had a massive promotion for that and had a crazy update with a ton of uniforms and character upgrades and everything. At that point, I was hooked and was basically playing daily. Because I really enjoyed testing out the different characters, builds, and teams that you could make, a lot of people were asking me for advice, and that's when I started making videos. Shortly after, I was accepted into the Star Creator Program and became a bigger part of this awesome community. I met a lot of people and made some great friends along the way, and in that time, the game has improved massively. I still think the game has a lot of potential and look forward to the many years ahead, but till then, it's nice to look back and see everything that's been accomplished. So once again, congratulations to Marvel Future Fight for its 10-year anniversary. Quite an accomplishment.
Oh, hey there, Marvel Future Fight. How's it going? It's been so long since I've spoken to you. What has it been, like 2-3 years? What's that? It's been 10 years? You're celebrating the 10-year anniversary in Marvel Future Fight? That's amazing. Congratulations. It's been so long. You know, almost 9 years of making content, almost 10 years of playing this game. I still remember the first day, back in May, when I was living in Korea.
ยี่ไม่ถืออาร์ตบุ๊ก
And
เลย
I
นะ
thought, man,
อา
let
ร์ต
me
บุ๊ก
just download this random mobile
ที่
game, see if it's
สาย
any good.
เติมอาร์ตบุ๊ก
Little
ได้
did
ต้อ
I
งมีทุกคน
know, 10 years later, I would be saying cheers to Marvel Future Fight on 10 awesome years, and cheers to 10 more years. Let's go get it, Marvel Future Fight.
Welcome back. Thank you again. Just want to give a huge shout out to the community. We wouldn't be here without you, and it means a lot. Thank you to our content creators who created some content for us for this live stream.
Seriously, guys, from the bottom of our hearts, like genuine as possible, like thank you guys so much for loving this game so much, and like thank you for accepting us as your representatives. And like we always say, we're not pros at the game, but we love hearing
จริง
feedback
ๆถ้า
from
มี
you guys,
หนัง
and
สือ
we're
อาร์ตบุ๊ก
always
ชุด
trying to
สอง
share it
มา
as
ก็ดี
quickly as we can to developers.
All right, and with that, we
วั
have
นเก่า
another
ก็
gift
เก่า
for the
แบบ
agents
เก่า
as
แล้ว
well.
น่าจะแบบออกมา
All
ครบ
right,
รอบ
let's
10
pop
ปี
up
ก็ออก
that
มา
code.
สักหน่อยเนาะ
All right, legendary heroes, and just remember if you
โปร
can't
เทีย
enter
ส
the
องนะ
code
ใคร
right
อยาก
now,
ได้
it
ก็
will
เติมเลย
definitely be
จ้า
available until 4/29. So
แต่ว่า
don't
เติมไม่ถึง
stress;
นู่นเลยนะ
it will
ที่
come to your
29
inbox. Legendary heroes.
นานกว่าโค้ด Thunderbolts รู้สึก
Let's
ว่า
move
หมด
on
เร็ว
from the
หมด
past
วัน
and
นี้
take a look at the 10-year anniversary event that will make our hearts beat. I don't know what that was.
That was good, dude.
อะไรอ่ะ
Oh,
ลดราคา
right. Hold on one
ลดราคา
second.
ค่าถอดไม่ค่าถอดสิ
There we go.
เดี๋ยวใจเย็นสิ
All right. You guys got a sneak peek of some
You
stuff
guys
we're gonna
got a
talk
sneak
about.
peek. It's all
But
good.
it's all right, you know. All right. I'm happy to introduce the 10-year anniversary event.
ลดราคาค่า
I'm
คา
just
บ
gonna be ridiculous
คาบ
from this
ดาว
point
ใหม่
on, so bear with me.
สีดาวใหม่
This
30%
event will be
เมื่อกี้
happening for about a month, starting
ครับผม
from
ไม่ถูก
April 28th. So be
ไม่
sure
ล
to
ดค่า
check
ถอด
out
ล
the
ดราคา
details
ค่าคาบ
scheduled for
ค่า
awards
สี
for
ดาว
the
การ์
events
ดพรี
through
เมีย
our
มใหม่
community
30%
forum. The first news is a gift we have prepared in thanks
แล้วก็มีตะกี้แจก
that
คิต
can
ตัน
be acquired just for logging into the
ตัน
game.
แล้วก็
The 10
Bullet
anniversary
Cassie.
celebration gift, of course, has arrived, and our agents are probably wondering what is it looking. And then you can see it right
ดี๋ยวรอ
here,
ดู
right
ป
next
ระ
to
กาศ
me.
ทางการ
You're
น่า
going
จะ
to be
ไม่
now
วัน
the
นี้
tier
ก็พรุ่
4
งนี้แหละ
selector. And that will be, of course, we've kind of talked about that for the 10th anniversary gift. But as you can see here, and not mentioning the dev letter, but a uniform ticket and 10 million gold will also just be distributed as well from the tier 4 selector. And with that, if you want to, you can equip a uniform right away to a hero you have selected and with that tier 4 selector and add that powerful hero to your team right away. Let us know in the chat if there's anyone you're looking forward to.
แต่ตัว
All right.
ยูนิฟอร์ม
I know you saw it
ดัน
already,
มี
but let's pull it back
ข้อ
up,
เสีย
and that
คือ
is the 10,000 crystals.
ได้อยู่
I see a
ไหม
lot of
Everybody in
chat
chat has been really excited
going
about
off
this
about
event.
and asking all about
10,000
it.
crystals.
So it's going to be a 10-day check-in event that will be held as well. So be sure to log in every day for the 10 days, and you get those crystals.
I mean, think about it. It's just
ถึง
pretty
4
awesome. The players could
500
just by logging in, there's going to be like 10,000 crystals that they could get. Is there any events that'll help them out? Figure out?
Oh yeah, yes there is. There's tons of crystals,
ใช่
including a huge
ก็คือ
crystal
ล็อกอิน
discount for
วัน
crystal
ที่ 1 วันที่
consumption.
4วันละ
And
500
bonus
รวมกัน
events
ก็
that
2,000
we've
ใช่ไหม
been
วันที่
looking
5 ถึงวัน
forward
ที่ 9 รวม
to
กัน
are
ก็
going to be coming, and we
5,000
should be
จะเป็น
popping up
7,000
some of
7,000 วันที่
those
10 ก็คือ 3,000
shortly.
ทั้งหมดรวมกัน 10 เท่ากับ
Right, let's jump
10,000
right
คิตตัน
into it. We have the unequipped
ของจริง
costs
ของจริง
of uniforms, various
ตอน
equipment,
แรกนึกว่า
and
ต้อง
world
สุ่ม
boss
ไม่
mission
ใช่
unlock costs
ได้
will
เล
be
ย
discounted
ให้ล็อกอิน
by 50%. And the cost of various dimension chests will also be discounted by 40% as well.
กล่องสุ่มลดราคา
All right, we also-
40%
Some more discounts, bro.
Right. Let it rain the discounts. All right. Again, here we have that comic card. Craft options will be discounted by 30%, just like on Black Friday. There will be bonus missions where you can acquire various rewards just for spinning crystals.
ยังไม่ได้การ์ดใบนี้เลยสไปเดอร์
So
แมน
use those crystals wisely, or don't. You know, have fun with them. Go wild. They're yours to do whatever you want with.
Yeah, dude, I'm sure agents are going to go on and craft their comic card options. Is there anything else our agents could do while they're done equipping powerful gears to their heroes?
Of course, there's more. There's always more. We have prepared a play event for agents to enjoy. The first is a special pass that will be held in celebration of the 10th anniversary. You can receive a selector, tier 3 character, in a cool Sentry themed background power saving mode
อ๋อ
screen.
ได้แบ็กกราวด์ใหม่ ต้องเติม
Similar to what you're seeing here. His OG costume.
I love these new power saving screens, and Sentry just looks super epic here, dude. And by the way, 3RL chat is going crazy for all these amazing events that we're hooking you guys up. Like I said, we're just really thankful for the community.
Yeah, no, appreciate that. Let's see. But yeah, the amount of growth materials can be acquired through the pass have been increased by 50% as well. There's another special pass aside from the special future pass that has been upgraded, and you can acquire 3-star artifact chest, Odin's Blessing chest, and a premium comic card chest from the special pass. Next up, we have the Agent Training Center. We've also prepared a training event for veteran agents and trainee agents can cooperate together.
ใครสนใจจะให้
Did we have a similar
แอด
event
เป็น
like that before?
อาจารย์
We
ก็
did. Veteran
But
agents
I-
can send their code to form a group with trainee agents. Both can acquire various rewards based on the training progress of the
ใคร
trainee.
จะมาเทรนกับ
So
แอ
no
ดก็ได้
pressure
นะ
there.
I mean, it's really cool. It's been a minute since we had like a, you know, just the future fight OGs helping out them trainee agents. So I like these events.
แบบ
You gotta
ให้แบบ
love
ว่า
that
พวก
teamwork and
OG
mentoring
พวก
going on
OG
there.
Yeah, what you see on screen are
O-
all the
OG
rewards
อย่าง
that
ฉัน
trainee and
จะ
veteran
เทรนพวกนาย
agents
เอ
can
ง
both get. Aside for these, the agents in training can also acquire tier 2 Luna Snow, and veteran agents can acquire more
เทีย
tier
สอง
4
รูหน้าเหมือน
materials.
เดิมเลยอะ
And Luna Snow is one of the all-time favorites of our agents among premium heroes. So if you don't have her, here's your chance. And it doesn't stop there.
ยังมีต่ออีกเหรอ
You get an additional tier 4 materials with daily missions.
ได้ของทำ tier 3
training
tier 4อะไรก็ว่า
montage,
ไป
and I am going to list off some. You know, these are all training montage things that I thought of. No titles, but you know, we got wax on, wax off. I know kung fu. Do or not, do not try. Back to the Marvel related stuff. Maybe this qualifies with great power comes great responsibility. And we don't get to choose our time. Death is what gives life meaning. So if you're ever
เอ
going
อ
to
เห
be
มือนสร้างไอ
mentoring
ดีใหม่
someone,
มาให้เล่นแล้วก็เทรนตัวเอ
we
ง
want to
เพราะบางที
you know,
หาคนเทรนยากนะ
show them the
ส่วนมากมี
ropes
คน
of
จะแบบ
Marvel
เป็นอา
Future
จารย์
Fight.
หาลูกศิษย์ยากกว่า
So
All right, guys, we're just getting updates right now, real time from our team. They're saying that we apologize for the coupons that weren't working earlier, but they are working on it, and we'll get a fix out to you guys
อ้าว
if
คู
you
ปองใช้ไม่ได้ตะกี้ เดี๋ยวรอก่อนนะ
done.
They will get a Thunderbolts box in game for the day of V1090 update. So yeah, don't worry, guys. We got you guys.
Yeah.
อ๋อ Thunderbolt ใช้โค้ดไม่ได้เหรอ เดี๋ยวส่งกล่องให้
But
โด
yeah,
ยตรงแทน
whenever you're training your agents in the ways of Marvel Future Fight, you know, give them a little love and support, but don't be too hard on them. Anyway, be sure to participate. And next up, we have the return of the Timeline Quest. All right, Timeline Quest is back, and we figured what a great way to include the new hero, US Agent. He's considered a premium hero, but you can acquire his biometrics for free by participating
Agent
in
เป็น
the
ตัวรายเดือนเหรอ
Timeline Quest. And I'm sure agents remember the rewards for this event since we experienced them in the Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World recently. So stay tuned for the Thunderbolts Timeline Quest as we have prepared interesting stories and cool rewards to fit the story.
Hero biometrics, equipment, crystals. Agents are definitely going to benefit from all these awesome events. Is there anything else?
มันไม่ได้ดี
3RL?
ใช่เหรอ
Of
ไอ้
course
ตัว
there
ทำลายเควสเนี่ย
are. These are the main
Okay,
rewards that have been announced. However, there are more details that we would like to talk about, but we don't have time to go over during the live stream because let's see, looking at the clock,
This is a
we're
long live
about
stream, yeah.
an hour and 20 minutes in, which is longer than
ตาม
most.
สามอมตะ
But
ต้นกล้า
we'll
ดู
show
ตา
off a
พี่
few
ก่อนพี่ยัง
more
ไม่ได้นอน
things
เลย
just before we go. You can acquire a second potential
ขอนอนก่อนได้ไหม
organization ticket and a mythic
ต้องไป
mega
บ่าย
uniform
เที่ยง
upgrade
ได้ไหม
ticket from the event quest, a selector premium tier 2
คุณน่ะ
character
ลื
for
มไป
the
ต่อ
10th
ซัพพอร์ต
anniversary
นะครับให้ไม่ต่อ
special
ขอบคุณครับ
icon from the 10th anniversary
เดี๋ยวขอบคุณ
Shield
ครับต้นกล้า
archive
ที่
missions.
ฮาลันลาวิ่ง
In
ไปวิ่งมาจึ๊
addition,
ก
an event that was first released during Black Friday will be returning on May 13th, and that is the Tier 4 Hero Growth Support event will be held again.
All right.
Woo!
เย้
Ooh, all right. Stretch it
Getting
out.
hot in this stream room,
Yeah,
man.
I know. Lastly, something to look forward to will be additional surprising events that we have not discussed on the live stream. We got to keep a few surprises. They're going to be prepared for the 10th anniversary, so be on the lookout. What an endless rush of events, just like those endless evolution of our heroes. Now, yeah. Let's wrap it up. Let's keep it going, 3RL. It's time to wrap up the stream with our final coupon code.
Real quick, throw out before we give out to
coupon
that
here.
final
Sal
coupon
coupon
code.
here.
We actually, our HQ counterparts actually just discovered that the code wasn't working for all, so they are going to give out Thunderbolts chests to every single one. So yeah,
Yay.
everyone's going to get a
Codeแรก
Thunderbolts
แล้ว
chest.
Awesome. So sorry again for that.
The other code should work just fine, by the way.
คนแรกมันเสียเขาเลยจะแจกทุกคนแทนไม่ต้องกรอกแล้วเย้
Let's get that last coupon
Here's
code.
one more code.
Yes. You get a code, and you get a code, and you get a code. All right. This
Endless
last one is Endless Evolution. If you've been here before, you know where to go. The coupon code can be used in the main
ก็
line
แจกที
stream
ทำไมไม่
settings
แจกเทีย
info
ร์สี่เลย
coupon.
แจกเทียร์
If
สาม
you're an
ทำ
iOS
ไม
Apple user like myself, you can check the coupon registration page in our forum. Sometimes entered in the chat,
Endless.
but always on our
Endless.
website.
Oh,
Easy to
hopeless.
find. Expiration date is longer than usual, as I mentioned. Until the day of the update, but
Endless
be
is
sure to
tattoo.
check out the code then. Whew. All right, that's
ไม่
enough.
ยอมหลับไม่ยอม
And
นอน
that's it for today's announcements. Be sure to follow our social media channels for everything
ยัง
Marvel
ปรับเวลา
Future
นอน
Fight.
ไม่ได้ไง
Like this video,
ก็เลยแบบว่า
subscribe to our channel if you haven't
ไหน
already.
ๆก็ไหนๆแล้ว
Announcer, before I go on my emotional spiel, do you have anything else to say?
No, man, we love you guys.
เดี๋ยว
Thank
หลุด
you
จาก
for
โครง
tuning
การ
in, and as always, thank you for supporting Marvel Future Fight. We literally can't be here without you guys. Thank you.
What he said. But first, let's get a little. One more.
Look
You can't really
Ready
see it on
for that
camera.
one?
เสียงไม่มีแล้วทำเสียงให้นี่ช่วย
Thank you.
Shout out
guys.
to everybody. No, but for real though, sincerely, I'm making a mess in here. Blew up a balloon. Having a good time. I've had a lot of fun with all these live streams, and I've been able to grow with you guys over the last couple of years, and
เราส
it's
นุกไหม
been a
สนุก
blast.
สิทุกคน
Can't
ส
do
นุ
it
ก
without you.
เย้
Thank you for always joining us on this Thursday evening instead of the normal Monday. But we hope you're as excited as we are for this 10-year anniversary. Thank you. Appreciate everybody. Good night, everyone. This is The Real signing off, and we will see you next time.
บ้านเขา
Have a
กูด
wonderful
ไนท์
evening.
บ้านเรา Good morning
Shield agent. This is Nick Fury.
กระตุกใช่ไหมสัญญาณไม่ค่อยดีอ่ะ
Any hero you can find.
หมดแล้ว เดี๋ยวว่างๆถ้าเย็นนี้ไม่ติดอะไร ถ้าไม่มีงานโรงเรียนมาเพิ่ม เดี๋ยวเจอกันนะจ๊ะ ก็เดี๋ยวค่อยว่าอีกทีหนึ่งนะครับทุกคนบายขอบคุณทุกคนที่มาคุยกัน ตอนเช้าตื่นเช้ากันมากเลย ยังไม่นอนย้ำว่ายังไม่นอน